Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gen Z Sanctum, episode 7. Um, Speaking of the name, Gen Z Sanctum, Nathan came in here today being like, you know what? I think we should change the name again. I think we should call it, like, Nathan's and Nathan's Talk Time or
Or
something.
Nate's spelled plural, but
Yeah,
possessive. So
yeah.
Nats apostrophe.
We could also do N and N's Talk Time, like do a logo that's like an M&M, but have N and N on it or something.
Eh.
That would be a little more. That would be probably more catchy, but we haven't made a decision on that front yet. We are still the Gen Z Sanctum, and we will be until we're not anymore. So that made sense. So thank you very much.
Until like 2 hours from now. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, guys, that's a wrap now. Anyway, getting some fluids in me. I mean, that didn't sound sus at all.
Tea.
Yeah, some tea. Listen. We have an interesting episode coming at you today. Today we are going to be talking about
Minecraft.
yes, one of my favorite games and the top-selling video game of all time, the Minecraft. So,
The Minecraft?
the Minecraft.
It's called Minecraft, not the Minecraft.
Shut up,
Minecraft.
Nathan. Okay, no. Listen. How much do you know about Minecraft?
Enough to know how to use it.
So he's a dumb. No, I'm kidding. No. So Minecraft was first, I think, released. Let me actually look this up. I should probably know this before. I just start spouting off. Hey, I know this stuff.
Research. I believe it was 2011.
I believe so too. Minecraft release date.
Let's go.
November
I know
18th.
better than you. November 18th, 2011.
True. Minecraft has expanded to mobile devices. Yeah. One time we got a Minecraft Pocket Edition, and it has never been updated since.
Yep.
So that is
It's because it's not popular anymore.
that's true.
Mobile gaming really isn't.
Is not a popular way of. Yeah, if people say, "Oh yeah, I'm a gamer. I play mobile games," you're not a gamer. You're just sad. So anyway, so even though it was officially released in 2011, as early as 2009, you could play the playable alpha and beta versions of the game. I think November 18th, 2011 is when 1.0, the first edition officially of Minecraft, was
Non-beta.
released. Yes. But for years before that, you could play the alphas and the betas and the developer editions if you wanted to. It wasn't quite as popular then until after 2011, the initial release, and then, DanTDM, all of the Diamond Minecart, all of these famous YouTubers started playing Minecraft, and there's a reason why it's the most popular video game of all time.
Yeah. Until then, Microsoft decided.
Until Microsoft bought it, and then
It's not like it went downhill. They just made it way more customizable, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just like, where's OG?
where's OG Minecraft? Well, if you go into your Minecraft launchers, you can actually turn back time and play older editions of Minecraft if you want to.
Yeah.
And I do that on occasion, especially with mods. A lot of my favorite mods that I like to play have not been updated past like 1.12, which is a very old release of the game. Nathan, what is the first time you ever remember playing Minecraft?
Ooh. I think it was like 2013 when I got it on Pocket Edition.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is so cool.
Was it Pocket Edition that you had that experience that we're going to talk about in a minute here?
I'm trying to remember what that experience was.
With who?
Oh.
Was that Pocket Edition or was that?
No, that wasn't Pocket Edition.
So how much later was that?
I think it was on Pocket Edition. We thought it was Herobrine. We got like kind of like the
And name drop, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I said you know who. I wasn't trying to drop the name ahead of time. But yes, we are going to be talking about
the man.
the Big H man himself, Herobrine. So,
No, I literally wasn't even gonna say his name.
yes, but you just did. So.
No, I didn't. I said there was a big T that I saw. That was it.
Well, you said you thought it was Herobrine, so you just said his name.
I didn't say Herobrine.
I'm pretty sure
You said it.
You said
You just
I'm
said
pretty sure it was
Herobrine.
Let's listen to that back, ladies and gentlemen. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. It turns out that the recording does in fact have Nathan saying we thought it was Herobrine. So frick you for saying no, I didn't say it. You said it. Nathan did in fact say it first, and we have it on camera or recording. So what
No
do you have
camera.
What do you have to say for yourself, Nathan?
I don't care.
Okay. Anyway, we were gonna say, and the first thing we're gonna talk about, but we just broke the ice. So there you go. That's the first thing we're gonna talk about is a Minecraft legend as old as Minecraft itself, and still debated to this day as to whether he is real or real or not. I think that because in the releases of Minecraft, removed Herobrine as one of the items when listed in the update that he is canon, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of canon, this may not mean anything to you, but Nathan, do you remember Villager News?
Uh-huh.
You remember Villager News?
Game Jap and Birdie.
No, that's not Villager News, but hey.
I know. I'm just saying it's another...
So, many of you may know, some of you may not know, but there was these old British gentlemen who used to play Minecraft, do mod reviews, and, well, they don't do this anymore, Nathan. You know what they do now? A bunch of... It's essentially the classic story of an old YouTuber you used to watch that you go and they make cringy Fortnite videos now.
Wait.
Like they make Pokemon videos about how big the character's boobs they can make. It's really sad where they've gone. But they used to make mod reviews as well as survival stories where they were two British gentlemen where they were like, I say, Chubbs, game dropping Bertie here. And if you guys remember that at all, you'll know how much nostalgia that brings back. And especially there, relating to Herobrine, they would do their mod reviews, and at the end there would be a glowstone E that would show up throughout the world, and they would just be like, wait, it's a and that's how the video would end, just them screaming E at the top of their lungs for no reason.
Huge compilation of them
and then
saying
there's like an
40
hour
times.
compilations of them just every time they would encounter him, and they would just yell. It's hilarious. Me and Nathan watch it every so often. So, yes, Herobrine. So the earliest sightings of Herobrine was a video that I don't know if you remember this video that was posted online. It was a video of this guy who was playing I think an alpha or beta version of the game, and he was in a forest that had some hills. His render distance was set way down, so you could barely see like 10 or 20 chunks in front of him. And he kind of... Because back in the day, the only skin in Minecraft that you had was this guy named Steve. It was like a turquoise shirt and blue pants. And so this video is about like a 30-second clip. This guy's gathering wood. He turns and starts walking towards the hill, and just on the edge of render distance, we see turquoise shirt and blue pants, but something different. Pure white eyes. Minecraft Steve had normal eyeballs, but this guy had shining eyes, and he appeared only for like a few seconds at the very edge of this guy's render distance, so you could sort of barely make out what it was. And the video clip has him suddenly jump back in surprise and then go forward to investigate and never see him again. This sort of sparked a ton of videos, many of them considered to be fake, of them finding Herobrine, doing all sorts of things with Herobrine in the game, and he became essentially an overnight sensation. And we have our own Herobrine experience, or at least Nathan has an experience that he was going to go ahead and share with us. So, Nathan, what was your time that you did, or you thought you did, experience a Herobrine encounter?
Well, I didn't actually see him, but he spawns in a location where usually a T is spawned.
That's true.
And a really nasty thunderstorm.
Yes.
But it wasn't really alive, and that was like all I saw. There was no Herobrine, but there was like a spawn point.
There was a thunderstorm. There was a T, which is part of the sort of the lore of how he spawns in, and then I think your house got set on fire shortly after that.
Yeah, I think so.
But you never saw him.
No.
But because it fit in with the whole what we had heard, that was what we assumed to be Herobrine. I had a similar experience, where lightning struck the top of a hill, and I went up to the top of the hill, and I didn't see anything, but then when I looked down towards my house, I saw a glimmer of turquoise and blue. When I went back down to the house, there was nothing there, but it was similar to those sort of experiences that people have seen online where you get sort of a split-second vision of him for whatever reason, or you see, as Nathan did, the end result of what happens when he spawns in. Now, the question is still heavily debated to this day. Is he real? Is he not? We don't know, and I think we will never know whether he was a hoax, whether he was whether some fan theories say that he was a disgruntled Mojang employee who hacked into the game and created Herobrine, an entity, to be essentially a virus in disguise, because a lot of the stories of Herobrine is that the people's worlds and games would crash after having an encounter with him. We will never know, but Herobrine is a name that lives in infamy and will pretty much always be associated with the OG Minecraft. Now, because we don't want to make this episode too short, because we're only at like 6 minutes in, we're going to talk about another entity that's maybe not as famous but similar, called Entity 303. This is the picture of what Entity 303 is called. So, Entity 303.
This is what the picture of Entity 303 is called?
That's what the picture of him looks like. Right into the microphone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm allergic to this BS. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Rip headphone users. Anyway. So, it's a creepypasta commonly said to be the new Herobrine, according to the pasta, a former Mojang employee fired by Notch. So, similar to with the, similar to the Herobrine backstory. Fired by Notch, now he wants revenge on Mojang and Minecraft players alike. Entity 303 is said not to just be a former employee, but a whole team of hackers going by the username 303mojang.com 303 and Entity 303. If you have files on your computer that are named anything 303, then it could be 303's hackers, and you could corrupt your world and so forth, and so that yeah. So first, let's see. If there's a whole wiki article that all of you can go watch.
Article.
There's a video, a small video here of the first encounter, quote unquote, of Entity 303. Yeah, we're not gonna play that. And that was Photoshopped. I think that video was. I'm pretty sure that video was Photoshopped. So, let us then talk from. Let's go from that. Entity. We've talked about Herobrine. We've talked about Entity 303. Now to keep up with the Minecraft the Minecraft topic. Nathan, who is the first famous person, YouTuber, who played Minecraft for you? Who is that?
DanTDM.
Same here. I used to watch the old Diamond Minecart videos where, like, he used to be called the Diamond Minecart. He's not called that anymore. He's just called DanTDM. It used to be called the Diamond Minecart back
Well,
on.
he also changed it even when he was still playing Minecraft.
Just OG YouTube that, like, you know, they had the red buttons and, the, you know, the OG YouTube look. It's called the Diamond Minecart. He had, you know, he had Dr. Trioris, which was a white robe, like a doctor type villager. He did all kinds of mod reviews. We would have fun watching it. He's kind of cringe now, like, let's be honest. He's probably gonna get off YouTube or eventually at some point. After he became famous, he pierced his ears, had these like large ear piercings put in. He got married, had a kid. That's not the cringy part, but he changed from what he used to look like.
Everybody does.
Like pretty much everybody, whenever they get famous on YouTube, it almost instantaneously goes to their head. So, here, let's talk about, we can't talk about YouTube without mentioning a rather famous YouTube player called Technoblade, which I'm sure you've heard of, right?
I've heard of it, never watched him.
So, Technoblade was, I say that because he's dead now, was a Minecraft YouTuber and so forth that used to play with Dream, which is not, already kind of puts him on, it might be fun to some people, but Dream is notorious for being a bit cringe, let's just say. There's Dream Stan. Well, I wouldn't say Dream himself is cringe. I would say his fan base is probably the most toxic fan base I've ever seen. It's Dream Stans, people that call him Daddy Dream, and just it's bad. So by association, Technoblade may have had his name tarnished a little bit by that. But I know, unpopular opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Most people, because he eventually contracted cancer while playing Minecraft, and about a year or two ago, he succumbed to the cancer and passed away. And people did the whole, Technoblade never dies and so forth, which, this is my personal experience. If I had created a fan base and I, suffered and I died, and then people say, oh, he's not really dead, I would probably be mad. I would say, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. It's over now, I can rest. You don't need to say so-and-so never dies, because they did in fact die, and I think it's time to just leave them in the grave where you put them when they passed away, or at least that would be my personal preference, that when I die, people don't say, oh, he never really died, his spirit is with us. The only spirit that will be with you is me haunting you, and like you waking up in the middle of the night and having me as your sleep paralysis demon, and me going boo and stuff like that. But no, that's not. My legacy is not going to be a conscious entity that you can say is alive even after I'm long dead. So that's my personal preference, but that may have just made all of the Technoblade fans mad by saying that. Don't care. Didn't ever watch Technoblade. So another famous YouTuber, Captain Sparklez, I was about to say. He did a lot of mod reviews as well as like mod storylines. Like DanTDM did. What was it? It was like a 200 video series. It was like the Diamond Realm or something, where he did a whole storyline with a bunch of different mods mixed together. I don't know if you ever watched that or not, but
Yeah.
I did a little bit. But Captain Sparklez did that as well. I don't know exactly what Captain Sparklez is up to these days. Haven't checked in with him in probably 4 years or longer. So I'll have to check in again and find out exactly what he's up to these days. Uh, so, what else has happened with Minecraft? So we've had, if you remember Minecraft Story Mode, do you remember that?
Yeah, never played it.
Yeah, neither did I. It's interesting because you can't find Minecraft Story Mode anymore for some reason.
It's because it wasn't popular enough. Nobody really got it.
I mean, it was popular for a while, everyone played it, but now it's kind of gone. You can't go on. You'd have to go to like some archive.zip websites or whatever to find it because it's really hard to find now.
Or find a disc version.
Well, I don't know for sure whether there are disc versions still out there. There probably are, but they're hard to find because while it was sort of popular for a while, it was a sort of a quick flash. It was popular for a hot minute, but then as soon as it was done, everyone moved on to something else.
Found it.
Yeah, he found it on what, like eBay and stuff,
Nope, GameStop has it.
for probably a way overpriced.
$30.
Yeah, that's. You realize that Minecraft, the base game Minecraft itself, is about $10 cheaper.
$30.
Yeah.
Still $30.
Well, it depends on when you buy it. But yeah, and then there was let's see, what's the oldest Minecraft spin-off that exists? I think that would be Minecraft Dungeons.
No, Dungeons is new.
Um,
Dungeons came out a couple years ago.
yeah, but it's still the oldest iteration of a spin-off. So Minecraft Story Mode came first, which was kind of interesting. And then Minecraft Dungeons happened. And then Microsoft bought Mojang and created two separate versions, which is Minecraft Java Edition and Minecraft for Windows, which is like a Windows 10 version of the game that's Bedrock, which is slightly different than normal. And then
You know why there's a difference?
Bedrock is also what's on console, I believe, right?
Yeah, but you know why they're separate.
Mm.
It's because Java Edition, since PCs are typically more capable than a gaming console, they allow the Java Edition to be able to do more than what the Bedrock version can.
That's true. So, and then the most recent iteration of Minecraft is Minecraft Legends, which looks actually fascinating. It's not exactly, it's kind of like it's not a top-down, it's like a third-person game where you ride around on a horse or whatever, and you gather, like, fighting entities, and you have them fight for you against the invasion of the Nether, the Piglin invasions, which they used to be called Pigmen. They're called Piglins now for some freaking reason. Minecraft sort of got ruined by Microsoft, I will say. The textures way different. The ores and stuff not as easy to recognize. Like for instance, iron ore and copper ore, I confuse them all the time when I'm looking for
copper's
them.
new.
Copper's a new thing. And it's also pretty much useless. You can't make copper like axes or weapons or armor.
Well, why would you?
I mean, that would be sort of a base metal that you could use before you get to iron.
You would want something like stone or something. Copper's really weak.
Well,
So it would be...
yeah, but you can't make
It would
stone.
actually be worse than a wood pickaxe or a sword or...
I doubt it. It would probably be because you can't make stone armor. So sort of the armor transitions between leather armor and I would say copper is somewhere on a level with gold. Like it's not all that great.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. I mean, for right now, all that copper is used for is blocks, lightning rods and as ingredients for crafting, like the telescope and a couple of other things. But that's all copper is used for. So hopefully in future iterations of Minecraft, we'll see copper's use expand, and we can, finally begin to see. Shut up, phone! I didn't ask you. My phone just went off, buzzing in my pocket, and I was like, "What do you want?" And it's just a stupid notification that I don't want. Anyway, I hope to see copper grow in the future, and we begin to use it more often. So, another thing that's new, netherite, that didn't used to be a thing.
Yeah.
And also it's super hard to find, especially on. Me and Nathan are a part of a server that me, Nathan, Braden, and a couple of other friends of ours play on from time to time. It's fun. It's kind of fun. But what makes it a lot less fun, this is my opinion. Many of you may think, "Oh, this is a stupid and dumb opinion." I like keep
I
inventory
don't give a crap about your opinion.
Wow, Nathan.
What I like is what I like.
Okay, get out, Nathan. No. Anyway, I like keep inventory. I like it to be on. When I play the game, I want to, experience the game, find the things, go to the nether, go to the different, biomes and so forth, and not have to constantly worry about whether a zombie's going to kill me 3,000 blocks away from home in some cave somewhere, and then have to, panic, run back to that location with nothing on me to get all my stuff before it despawns or before I get killed again by another zombie. But no, on this server, Brain's like,
We're just keeping on peaceful mode.
That's also true, but that also, no fun. You can't kill anything. That's kind of unfun. So, but yeah, Braden's like, it's kind of weird to have keep inventory on this, or this kind of, and
There's no challenge, is what he's trying to say with keep inventory.
Yeah, that's too much of a challenge in my opinion. I think constantly having to worry about what's in your inventory as opposed to experiencing the game that's my opinion. So, anyway, let's wrap it up with a few extra things. The future of Minecraft. So Nathan, what do you hope to see in the future of Minecraft? All right, thank you, Nathan. No. Do you have anything to add, actually, or
Not really, no.
okay? His head is empty. I can look. I can see the Tim Hawkins, the two tennis playing racquetball up there. Joke. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's wrap this up by having announcements. So, ladies and gentlemen, Nathan is going to be switching jobs soon, I'm assuming, next couple of weeks. So I will definitely be meeting with a job coach, vocational rehab job coach, to be able to get me back on my feet and get a job. Once I have a job, I'll be devoting a lot of my time to it. So, and I'll probably ask for Wednesdays off, but the rest of the time may not see me much on Minecraft. I'll probably be working and then sleeping and then getting up for work the next day as well, because when I have a job and it's successful, I want to dedicate most of my time to it. Nathan is also going to be possibly moving, depending on money.
Mm-hmm.
So his third wheel, so to speak, moved out of their apartment, and so now him and his brother are paying for a 3-bedroom apartment on just both of them.
Yep.
So either one, they're gonna have to make a lot of sacrifices to pay to keep that place. Two, they were thinking about getting a house. How's that exploration?
I think we stopped looking.
Yeah. So may happen, may not happen, but just that's a heads up to let you know that we might miss. For whatever reason, work, or, one of us gets sick or goes on vacation or whatever, we might,
It's called life.
Yeah, next couple of weeks, we might miss a Wednesday or two, depending on, I personally like to record things ahead of time, and I think today after we finish this recording, we'll record one additional bonus episode. just in case. And then if somebody is sick or on vacation, the other person will either record something or will just release something that, like a short 2-minute recording that says, "Hey, just letting you know, we're gonna not be here," and so something like that. So, I think that fills up the 5 minutes, don't you think, Nathan? You got anything else like you want to add, topic or untopic related, that you want to add in?
Nope.
Okay then, Nathan. So, thank you everybody for listening to this episode. This may not have been your particular topic of interest, but didn't ask. So, thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next time.